Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. My name is Moot. Welcome back to episode 5 of my 1.18 survival Let's Play series. I know it's been a couple days since I last posted, but with the holiday season and everything, I wanted to take a little break and spend some time with my family, celebrate Christmas. To all of you guys out there who do celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys had a very good and Merry Christmas. Please feel free to comment down what exciting gifts you guys got for Christmas. I know I got super spoiled this year and I'm super lucky, so I want to see how everyone else is doing. All that being said, the sun is glaring and these shaders are beautiful. Anyways, in the last episode, we ended up dying. Yes, we had our first death and we are now down to 5 XP because, well, I farmed our cows a little bit and I killed a couple zombies here and there, but that's about it. So we're back to basically square one when it comes to enchanting. And unfortunately, this does kind of put a little bit of hold on my plans for this series. We built this beautiful enchanting tower that still is missing some details because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I haven't really played in this world since the last episode, except for something I'll show you in 2 minutes. But we haven't really done anything to this tower detail wise. Like there's our enchanting table right in the middle, but that's about it. We don't have any books because our cows are taking forever to farm, and we also, most importantly, don't have any XP. So I think we're gonna put a little bit of a hold on enchanting and focus more on the second thing that I wanted to do in last episode, which is exploring the Nether. Yes, the spooky Nether. I mean, the Nether hasn't really changed since 1.6, since the major update in 1.16, but it's still spooky and terrifying, and I want to go explore it in today's episode, because the next big step in this Let's Play after enchanting, or kind of, I guess, before enchanting in this series, since we kind of got behind on enchanting, is going to be potion making, and we can't do any of that if we don't get any nether wart, which means we've got to find a Nether Fortress. And where do we find Nether Fortresses? In the Nether. So that being said, I'm gonna skip the night really quick so that we can start this adventure on a fresh new day. That's if my bed lets me sleep. There we go. So my inventory is pretty much empty for the most part, I guess. I mean, a third of it is pretty much full, but all I have with me is my essential tools. This water bucket, which is gonna be pretty useless in the Nether, but still we'll take it, just you never know. But yeah, we have a flint and steel to ignite our Nether Portal, some food, a bow, and only 2 arrows because, well, we're in limited supply. And that's all I'm taking to the Nether. All we need is food, a pickaxe, and the will to mine tunnels until we find our Nether Fortress. Alright, so off camera, I decided to expand this little path here that goes towards the forest. It's a little ugly, missing details for now, but I'm sure we'll get to that in future episodes. But for now, it's just a bland little path that leads straight to this. So it's obviously unfinished, it's not decorated or anything, but I built a little circular platform upon which I placed all of our obsidian. We only had 12 obsidian at the end of last episode, so I went and mined 2 more pieces so we could finish this portal right here, but this is pretty much it. So what I'm proposing to you guys is that we grab our flint and steel, ignite this, and jump right in. Okay, where have we spawned? First order of business is to eat a little bit of food because, well, our food bar is pretty low and I don't want to die of hunger. It looks like we've spawned in a soul sand valley, or like we're a soul sand valley. Yeah, in a soul sand valley. And that's kind of terrifying because that means there's going to be a bunch of ghasts everywhere. And I'm not particularly loving that. But you guys know what? It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We're gonna do great. So I'm just gonna collect a little bit of everything that we can find in the Nether, because we've got a bunch of super cool new blocks that can be used both for furthering our advancements, but also for building. And as you guys can see, for XP as well. Quartz is a great source of XP, especially in early and mid game, and I feel like this might help us catch up on the little bit of a setback that we took at the end of the last episode. Alright, all that being said, I believe it is now time for us to go and explore this beautiful nether. I see a basalt delta over there, or at least that's what it looks like to me. So why don't we go that way? I am going to try to come back this way and climb up a little bit because it looks like we're pretty deep into the nether actually, and I want to climb up to see if we can't get to the surface. Collecting some of these bone blocks in the meantime, which are going to be super useful for us while farming, because this right here is basically 90 bone meal. I think I lied earlier when I said we'd go towards the basalt delta, because I just remembered that in the nether we're not trying to go up, we're trying to go down, and I think I'm gonna try to go down that way where I see a lava lake and try to go around that to see if we can't find a fortress. Alright guys, after a little bit of inspecting of our surroundings, I believe the most effective way for us to find a fortress is actually going to be the tunnel, because the terrain around us is very rough and not easy to navigate. So I think I'm just going to go this way from our portal and just dig until we find something of interest. This is also going to be an efficient way for us to find our way back to our portal easily and not get lost in the nether. Alright guys, a few blocks later we have gotten to this point where we need to bridge across if we want to keep going, and I just saw a ghast, yep, right below us, so this is moderately terrifying, but I think we can take it on. Wow, it only took one arrow. That's surprising, but that works. I'll take it. Okay, that is mildly terrifying, but I'm sure we can work around it. Let's try to patch that up. So let's just remember, yep, nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna place one block there so that the lava flows down into that block and seal that right back up. Okay. Yeah, this is honestly the thing that's scaring me the most about the nether is lava, more so than anything else. I'm pretty confident with my ability to take on most of the mobs in the nether. Lava, however, is going to be our biggest enemy. And we caught on fire. This is lovely. This is lovely. This is exactly what I did not want. Perfect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You guys, I think I'm really struggling to control this area of lava, so I think this is a perfect point for us to take a turn. And left, right, left, right, left, right. I'm gonna go right. Alright guys, I am hearing some sounds that sound surprisingly like striders, and I think we might have reached a good spot to get out of our little tunnel here. Maybe not. Hi guys, how's it going? Kind of feel bad for those striders. They're kind of stuck in their little lake here, away from like the oceans where they can roam free and take on the world, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Wow, this is totally not terrifying. Okay, guys, so I've been digging for quite some time now, gone through quite a few stacks of netherrack because we've been actually bridging up above these giant peaks of basalt. And here's what I stumbled upon. A fortress. Now, I don't know how big this fortress is, but this is promising, and this is exactly what we were looking for. So, I say we go down there and see what riches we can find. Now, the question is, how are we going to get down there? I think I've said this quite a few times in this episode, but this is mildly terrifying. And there's quite a few magma cubes around, which is not making the situation any better for us. Alright, this is not ideal, but I think I'm just gonna whoop, hop down here. And make this too wide because I don't trust myself to not jump off while running away from a wither skeleton, for instance. That was cool. The sound effect at the same time as my landing, I kind of felt like a superhero there. Anyways, a terrible fortress. We've made the achievement, guys. We are now officially inside this Nether Fortress. Hi, baby pigman. Wow, that's okay. Cool. Not terrifying at all. Not terrifying at all. And I see a chest in the distance. Let's see what this has inside of it. A golden sword and gold horse armor, which not the best, but not the worst either. Oh boy, I don't like that sound. I do not like that sound, especially when my game is lagging the way that it is right now. So I'm gonna close off this hallway and go hallway by hallway because I don't trust myself to not die. Oh boy. Okay. This is okay. Okay. We got this. I believe in us. So I'm just gonna block off every single hallway that I go through with little gates like this. So this one for now is blocked off. We'll go explore this way. One of the biggest problems I typically have inside these fortresses is that I get completely lost. And so I found that blocking your path like this is a good way to not get lost. Yeah, I think this is the end of this section. Okay, so once again, we've explored this way, so we'll block it off. And we'll go this way. Which is a pit of death. Lovely. Oop. And here we go, guys. We wanted to get potions, and we have found exactly what we needed. We have found nether wart. This is the thing that we need in order to start brewing potions. We also have a blaze jar, which we need to make a... what's it called? I forgot. The thing you make potions in. But we've got pretty much everything that we need, and there's a blaze there just perfectly conveniently waiting for us. That's... oh no. Okay. Whew. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna block off the hallway that we're not going through. And go this way. Oh god. Okay. Blaze, you're cool, but no thank you. There we go. Alright. My turn. Alright, I'm being very careful not to hit any pigmen while I'm doing this because that would be a disaster. And let's just get rid of that. We have quite a lot of the horse armor. We might want to actually find horses in the next episode. That has actually been on my mind for quite some time. I kind of want to build the stables. It's something I build in every single one of my Minecraft worlds, but I haven't really had a chance to get to that in this world. But I definitely want to explore getting horses and stables, even if they're not super practical, just from an aesthetic standpoint, and just for the lore of our world, I guess. Okay. Let's see. More. I'm just gonna leave this for now. It's not really that useful, and it's just taking up more space than anything else in my inventory. Back down we go, and this way is next. Okay, so it looks like, yep, we've come right back. We've come right back to where we started, so I'm gonna block this off. So we've actually circled around from that side onto this side. So this is where we came from. This is where we came from. I'm gonna block that off. So we have the option to go downstairs, or let's just clear out this level first and then we'll go downstairs. Okay, this way is a dead end, so we'll just block that off. This looks like a beautiful blaze spawner, which I will explore in just a little bit. And let's just go this way first. Another blaze spawner. So it looks like we got a double blaze spawner. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not what I wanted right now. So it looks like we've got a double blaze spawner, one right here and one right over here. That's actually really convenient. Just gonna make sure we're protected. Okay, so I'm gonna block this off for now, but we know that this is a blaze spawner, and we know that we have another blaze spawner right over here. So now that this level is cleared off and we found our two blaze spawners, which is, I gotta say, pretty nice, let's go downstairs. Oh gosh. And so many... I thought this was going to be a really small fortress, if I'm being fully honest with you guys, but it's turned out that this is pretty large, and I don't know whether to be happy or whether to be terrified. Okay, so this is a dead end. This is not a dead end. It's a terrifying end. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, we are on 2 hearts. I'm gonna close this off because this is just an error in the wall. This is basically that way. I'm trying really hard not to get lost in here, guys, because I have I have a bad record of getting lost in Nether Fortresses. All right. I kind of wish I brought torches so I could leave a little bit of a trail as to where I've been, but blocking off the hallways seems to be working pretty well so far, so I'm not too worried. As long as I keep doing that very diligently, we should be all good. It might seem a little wimpy the way I'm playing right now, but I'd rather be safe and make sure we get everything done the way we want to than to get lost and die. Dead end. Alright, we already explored this. I just wanted to double check. I think we might have gone around pretty much all that this fortress has to offer. I think this is the way we came through originally. Yep, I recognize the hallway of doom, the terrifying hallway. Alright, there we go. We are back. So honestly, guys, I think that we have found some pretty nice stuff. We have nether wart, which is the main reason I came here in the first place. We have a few blaze draws. I'm not looking to find the ender dragon quite yet. I'm just looking to get some brewing stands. There it is. I couldn't find the word earlier, so we can make a couple of potions, and I think 3 blaze draws is far enough for that. So I suggest we just go back home and relax a little bit after this terrifying experience that was the nether. Alrighty, here is our nether portal. And it looks like it's nighttime. Oops, sorry, excuse me, lag. I was saying it looks like it is nighttime here in the overworld. I can see a couple zombies in the distance. Let's just go skip the night so we don't have to deal with those guys for too much longer, if the lag stops, that is. Okay. Alright guys, it feels good to be back safe at home. I might have slightly overplayed how terrifying the nether was, but I must say it was pretty stress inducing for me. I hadn't been in the Nether in quite some time in my personal worlds. I've been kind of on a wave of not playing worlds all the way through recently, and so it had been quite some time since I'd been to the Nether and actually explored. And all I gotta say is it feels good to be back here at the village relaxing. So, looking a little bit at what we've accomplished through this little adventure, we have collected quite a few resources, which speaking of which, I am actually going to have to expand our storage situation a little bit, because as great as this starter house is, it is starting to get a little full of chests, and it's starting to get a little cramped in here, and I don't want to add too many chests everywhere and kind of kill the vibe of this little cute house. So we might expand the village a little bit by adding a little house that we can use as a storage room, maybe in a future episode, to store all of this nether loot. We also managed to get quite some XP from the quartz that we collected, and as you guys can see, we only collected 40 pieces of quartz, and we went all the way from level 5 to 14. So I might go back into the Nether off camera between this episode and the next to collect a little bit more quartz and see if we can't XP back up to where we were before our death, and maybe even all the way to level 30. So we're not actually that far away from our goals of enchanting. I thought it was going to be a huge setback for us, that death was going to really set us back 2-3 episodes, but looking at it, I think it might just set us back just 1 episode, and we might be able to utilize this beautiful tower that we built in the previous episode sooner than later. Alrighty everyone, I think this concludes this episode number 5 of my 1.18 survival let's play. I originally had plans to do more in this episode, but I think that exploration of the Nether proved to be quite eventful and emotionally taking. So I think this is a good point to end the episode. Like I said earlier, we have plenty of things to do in the upcoming episodes. From getting a horse and getting a stables established, to upgrading our storage room, to decorating our enchantment tower and building a place to make our potion brewing. I'm thinking a nice little tavern would go well with the theme of this village, and plenty of other things. I also wanted to take this time to remind you guys that yes, the holiday seasons is almost coming to an end. Unfortunately, I want it to last forever, but it can't. And this started as a holiday themed series. This was the beginning of our little Christmas village. Christmas has now passed. Now that is not going to stop me from finishing my projects that I originally had for this village. We're still going to have our beautiful little Christmas tree in the middle as the center point of our village. I'm still going to build our little tavern. I'm still going to decorate in the Christmas theme. But I think once we've completed some of the major landmarks of this village, we might move on to something else and start the new year fresh with some new and amazing projects. All that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this exploration of the Nether in today's episode. I really can't wait to see what the future holds for us in this Let's Play. Honestly, I've been having so much fun playing. I know we've encountered setbacks throughout this series, but that doesn't matter. That's what life is all about, and that's what this game is all about. It's about doing our best with the means that we have. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, feel free to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a future episode. Feel free to also let me know what you thought of this episode and what you want to see in the future episodes down in the comment. My name is Moot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.